I'm just waiting for a couple more people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today should be a very interesting day in the stock market. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen today. Let me log into my Robinhood. Mm, Look at this. Wow. Before the market opened, AMC has dropped to $9.76. Yesterday it started at 17, but now it has dropped. I know the hedge funds guys are happy. Wow. We got to take it to the moon, guys. So initially, when I first bought AMC, it was at $16.58. But I'm very excited. Today should be an interesting day. But AMC has dropped under $10. This is not a drill, guys. They are winning the war. And also, I just want to say, like, I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't take what I say seriously. This all for entertainment. And look at Express. Look at Express. When I first bought Express, it was at $10.27. And now it's at $4.13. So currently I'm down $319 in Express. And as far as AMC, I'm down $315. So totally around $600. We have to go to the moon, guys. A lot of things too is like the hedge funds. It's like they have paid the media. The media has scared some people off as far as this whole silver thing. Let's see how silver is doing. No, I did not invest in silver. Yeah, yesterday it was at $27, so it went down a little bit. Its peak was at 27.93, so it went down. See how much it was a week ago. Yeah, when I first saw it last week, it was at 23, and I didn't invest in it because I don't really know about it. I'm a new investor, guys. As far as you can see, my portfolio. How much Doge is doing? Dogecoin. Mm-hmm. Let's look at it. So Dogecoin went a little bit up. So it keeps going up and down. Um, like I said, guys, I'm a new investor. My goal is to hit $100,000 in investing for by the end of this year, and God willing, it will happen. And my plan is to invest mostly in penny stocks or lower stocks. Um, although it is kind of risky, you have to know the business plan, the business model, because that you don't want to invest in an upcoming company and they go bankrupt. So that's where it's at. But the thing is, you can invest a lot of money. Um, not really a lot of money. Say $200, $100 there, and you can buy a lot of shares of them because they are penny stocks. So if you really know your company, you can make money from that. And currently, I'm investing in CTRM. I have 12 shares. AMC, I have 47 shares. Express, I have 52 shares. Nokia, I have 1 shares. ABNP, I have 200 shares. OCG, and I have 34 shares. But man, and look, my portfolio has taken a dip. Hopefully, AMC picks up today. Like I said yesterday morning, um, when the market first opened, it was at $17. Man. And if you are going to invest, don't invest the money that you are going to need. Invest money that you've been saving, and if something happened to it, you won't miss it. Like I did here. I didn't gamble basically. So don't gamble, guys. Even though if you know you hear something real positive, don't gamble. But as for me, I still believe MC has a chance to go up. I see prediction that people think that it might go up to 40, 45, $50. I still, I'm still hopeful that it'll go up. And even if it don't go up because of these things, I think that AMC still has a chance to go up due to the fact that movie theaters are most likely to be reopened because we have a new vaccine as far as the vaccine, and people will start going to the movies again. So yeah, I do believe that. Comment down below, guys, and let me see what you guys are investing in. Uh, I went to on Twitter as far as like Wall Street bets. I know that's not the real one. This account, I think Elon Musk had tweeted this account, but apparently Mark Cuban is going on Good Morning America at 9:30. You say AMN at 9:30. So let me see this. Hopefully, man, we need AMC to go to the moon. AMC to the moon. Let's go. Doge. Ask him if I can have. Mm. Let me read this Reddit link. There's a lot of new people on here that don't really understand the play going on right now on both sides. And I feel like we need to clear up some misconceptions so you can make your own decision. Why no spike today? First of all, we can't know on what day the squeeze happens. They cover their shorts. All we need, all we know is it has to happen sooner or later since the hedge funds are losing millions, if not billions, every single day. They don't cover it. They use several tactics to delay it, but they can't circumvent it. They're bleeding, and all the retail investors holding are slowly sucking the blood out of their fat, ugly bodies. It might take just a few days or weeks, but eventually, when they cover, we retail investors get to set the price. That's why you keep seeing 10K or 696 $69,420. It's not a meme because it's not. We also know they're down bad. Why? Because they're attacking us any way they can and wasting millions doing so. So let's see what tactics they are using. Short ladder tactics. What is a short ladder tactic? Attack. The big hedge funds are putting lower and lower bid prices between themselves. There is little to no volume on those trades. And since no one can buy it, it looks like the stock is plummeting. It's only effective if we would sell. So guys, please hold the line, don't sell. You see that this is a war. This is war. And the hedge fund guys, they are not playing. They're trying to scare people. I'm going to go ahead and click on all those links. Let me just finish read it first. Just look at the volume people are not selling. Infiltrating WSB and other social media. Here are some random screenshots I took of WSB Sim. Notice the people send to jump ship and to take GME gains and invest into Ford. Obvious shields, there's tons of them, always new or old accounts that suddenly post again. All those people came in just in time when the short ladder attack started, just to make it look like people are panic selling and convince us to sell. Manipulating the media. Here are some news channels caught lying and manipulating the market. SEC, if you read this. Now, let's get some clarification on silver. There is no such misconception swirling around concerning silver. People don't seem to realize three things. One, silver is not a get rich quick move. Silver is a long term move. GME is a risky short term play, so you decide what makes more sense to get in right now. Personally, I sold all my stocks to buy GME today. YOLO. The actual silver sub on Reddit does not advocate buying SLV, nor do most of them believe SLV is the move to make. Three, the hedge funds would love for you to go all in on silver and ignore the GME opportunity. Every dollar spent on SLV instead of GME is a double win for them. Since SLV is inverting GME and they own a ton of silver, and that's why they're pushing this narrative in the media. The amount of paper contract or iShares SLV available is basically infinite. Physical silver is a rare physical commodity with a finite supply and very low supply of retail size bars, rounds, and coins. If you want to go into silver for whatever reason, buy physical. But that's just my retard opinion. Silver isn't Reddit's next big play. You guys need to realize the GME situation is very unique and WSB is not. It never was about starting crazy short squeezes. GME is a rare opportunity where the big guys actually messed up big time. Silver squeeze not happening links. Well, let's do what extent they effed up. Let's see to what extent they messed up exactly. Short version. The short version is that a review of the strategic. I can't read this morning, guys. The short version is that a review of the strategic fails to deliver. Data indicates that institutional insiders may have counterfeited a massive number of GameStop shares, which is why they try to stop retail investors from buying more shares on Thursday. There are 71 million shares of GME that have never been issued by the company. Institutions have reported to the SEC via 13F filings that they own more than 102 million shares, including the 13% of GME stocks is owned by Ryan Cohen. There's already 30 million shares more than even exists. On top of the shares reportedly owned by institutions, retail investors may currently hold 50 million shares, counting both long holding and call options, both ITM and OTM. Once you include call options, retail investors may already hold more than 100% of GME, not just 100% of the float, more than 100% of the actual company. This would be definite proof of illegal activities at the highest level of financial system. Long version here. I'm not gonna click on the long version. You guys have the short versions already. At this level, it is not about the price. It's about the number of shares in the hedge fund's possession. That's why they want you to sell so bad. Last but not least, I'm holding because there is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm holding because I hope to see a better future. I'm holding for all you out there to the moon or zero. Now, guys, there is a disclaimer. It's not a financial advice. He's literally an ape. He said that he just liked the stock. Do your own BD and avoid the fake news or a resurrected account here in the manipulative media. So, guys, I believe this story, he made perfect sense right here, guys. So, this is a war, and basically, I understand. Like, if you see that you purchase GME, you purchase AMC, and you see that the stock is starting to fail, basically they're using a scare tactic. And if we don't have a lot of money, we are going to sell. So that's what's happening right now. People are selling. Hey, Haram. So people are selling because they're scared. Like he said, let me read the part as far as the short ladder for you guys so it can make sense. Like I said, I'm a new investor myself, so I'm learning along as I go. And last year it was just too crazy not to get into the stock market. Um, Let me read this article. Where the article at? I like that they promote this like so much like, and this battle feels just so, it feels like so good because it's like for so long these hedge funds guys have been manipulating the market. They've been doing whatever they want. And when I first heard about it, I'm like, they was trying to cheat. Like, how can they get away with this? They try to purchase, they try to basically short squeeze GameStop and resell the stock if GameStop drop, and they let them get away with this. But once the people started doing it, and that's when, like I said yesterday on my live stream, I'm very disappointed in Robinhood. That's what I'm currently using is Robinhood, because that's where I first started. I felt comfortable in it, and my funds was in there. I'm going to be looking into other account brokerage accounts such as Webull. I heard Fidelity is good, but I showed you guys earlier. I have positions in AMC and Express, and look at the market before the market started right now. AMC, it has been dropping, guys. So they are winning right now. So their scared tactics is winning. Look, AMC is at $9 and $6. When I first purchased it last week, it was at $16. But it's too late for me to sell now, so I might as well hold. I believe it's gonna go back up. But for somebody that's new, that basically invested their whole dollar, they don't have anything else, they are going to panic. So they're trying to cause a panic. Now let me read this article for you guys. It says, "Don't panic and just look at the volume. If you are panicking, go to your Robinhood app and change it from a line chart to a candle chart. The top will show you a volume. The total since 9:30 is less than 2 million. Think logically. If this was a true panic sell, do you really think the volume would be 2 million? There is 7.9 million retards in here. If we all panic, the volume would go through the roof. There is another attack by the hedge funds to force a sell off, and it's absolutely meaningless since no retail investors are selling. Buy the dip. We can remain retard longer than they remain solvent. Edit. I believe Robinhood does not even report volume properly on their chart. Anyone who is saying the volume on Anyone who is saying the volume on the day is 15 million or whatever is correct, I should have thought to check a better platform before making this post. However, there is no denying that this is just another ladder attack, and that will prove to be as effective as anything under 250 is a discount. To put into perspective, the last attack, which was on Thursday, notice the huge Notice the huge red dildos staring at your face. Now look at the bar under that dildo. That is the volume. Is that move remotely justified by the little volume? Look at the previous days where there was a massive amount of buying going on. Volume was 4x on those days compared to Thursday, and yet those candle sizes do not even compare. To make this more understandable, look at the on your left and then look at on your right. For your information, they're not selling. This is not a financial advice, and I don't know what I even wrote up. Laugh out loud, just like I just really like GME. Like guys, like I said, this stream is I'm not giving you any financial advice, guys. I'm new to stock investing, so don't take my words for it. Take my word as air. Like, it just dropped. Like don't, there's no weight to my words. Um, yeah, so I found these couple of interesting articles that I wanted to read for you guys. It looks like I said, man, the media been going in. I don't know if the hedge fund guys paid them, but they've been putting a lot of scare tactics in there to try to basically distract the people. And if we as the people fall, then That's why we don't hold, guys. So we going to the moon. It says the wild run up of trades popular with Reddit crowds is starting to come crashing down. GameStop Corp sank 23% in the U.S. pre-market trading, extending a 31% plunge on Monday. AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. slid 21%, and Express Inc. lost 15%. Silver tumbled 5% after surging to an 8-year high. To speculate, activity hatch online has captivated global markets, drawing attention from U.S. politicians and overwhelming brokerage around the world. Now the speculative tide is turning. The short squeeze momentum met is inevitable, and said Mark Taylor, a sales trader at Maribon Securities. It seemed reasonable clear that as the cheerleading and rage against the machine dies down, the man on the street is left holding the bag again. You see, guys, like based on what I just read on Reddit, based on what they're saying, is not correlating, is not making sense. They're trying to scare the people so they can sell and not hold. Like I said, Thursday really put a wrench in the movement because with Robinhood and other brokerages, they only allowed you to sell your stock, they didn't allow you to buy it. And I heard the Vlad interview with Elon Musk on Clubhouse, and what he said was basically thinking about the outrage it would be if you wasn't allowed to sell your stock. But there was a even bigger outrage if you didn't allow us to buy the stocks. Like it didn't make sense. Um, in GameStop, short interest plunged to 53% of the available shares for more than 140 just last month, according to data from financial analytics firm S3 Partners. Trading volume on Monday showed to around one third of the average of the past 5 sessions. If anyone guessed whether this marks an inflection point for the manic gains that have spread from one asset to the next in recent weeks. But the pullback lends credits to market watchers who said it was only a matter of time before the rallies began to fade. For now, the broader market seemed largely immune to the intense volatility in GameStop, AMC, and silver. Global equities rallied sharply into the U.S. morning on Tuesday, with the focus shifting to big tech earnings. S&P 500 futures were up 1% as of 5 a.m. in New York. The easing of trading restrictions is likely playing some role in the recent market action. On Monday afternoon, Robinhood let users to purchase up to 20 GameStop shares, compared with one share before the market opened. In silver, CME Group asked traders to put up more collateral after reviewing market volatility. The exchange raised margins on COMEX silver futures by 18% to 16,500 per contract. That mood on Reddit boards also started to fizzle, with some users urging their fellow investors to back away from silver. Silver retracement isn't surprising, as any longer term price upside due to social media driven collaboration and conspiracy theories was also going to be unsustainable, said Gavin Went, a senior research analyst at MindLife Pty. So, guys, they're putting out these fake headlines out there. Um, so, guys, we have to hold. If you can't, um, then that's on you. But like I said, don't even listen to me. Do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. But like I said, this is a war. The hedge fund guys are doing what's best for them. And man, I'm still mad that I missed out on GME when this whole movement first started. But that's the part of the movement. That's what the movement is about. Like you not gonna hear about it at first unless you're close to it. Just like AMC, AMC supposed to they say AMC supposed to be like a backup plan after GameStop. All right, let me read this article for you guys again. It says, "How will the AMC and GameStop saga end?" Just asked Tirade. This article is written by Keith Speed. look, at, look at this. The story doesn't have a happy ending. This is him. And it states that what are the four most dangerous words in investing? This time it's different. The phrase implies that a person knows enough about what's happening in the past to think what's going on now will be different. In the case of dizzying gains generated by AMC Entertainment Holdings and GameStop, in recent days, I'm afraid that some newer investors hoping to make a fortune aren't familiar with relevant examples from the past. I'm a new investor, tell me. I'm not in any way suggesting that new investors are the only ones hopping on AMC and GameStop bandwagon. By the way, I'm sympathetic with the desire to give short-selling hedge funds their they're using some big words. What would that mean? Components. Let's look this up, guys. Components. A punishment or fate that someone deserved. Why didn't you just say that? That way was that. Components. However, there's a good precedent that I suspect is worth examining in light of what's going on right now. How will the AMC and GameStop saga end? Just ask Tirade. Flying high. Is this the same article? Canadian cannabis producer Tirade listed its shares on Nasdaq Stock Exchange in July 2018. Those were heavy days for marijuana stocks. The Canadian legal recreational marijuana market was scheduled to open in October. Tirade ranked as one of the companies expected to profit significantly from the new market. Right out of the gate, Tirade became the hottest pot stock around. Its shares skyrocketed after its initial public offering IPO and kept on rising by a lot. Let me see how much it went over. Yeah, it went about from July to September. Wow, that's crazy. It says the above chart doesn't fully reflect what happened. On an intraday basis, Tirade shares vaulted close to 1,400% at one point. That's close to GameStop peak gains last week. AMC and GameStop is in 2021 and Tirade in 2018 share one important qualities: exceptional high short interest. Tirade shares prices vaulted to dizzying levels back then as a short seller covered their position during an epic short squeeze. That's exactly what's happening with AMC and GameStop today, but a lot of people knew that. You knew people know it's not gonna last. What happened next? Now for the important lesson, here's what happened with Tirade shares after the short squeeze ran its course. Yeah, but it lasted almost a year. Once there were no longer any short sellers left to cover their position, the momentum behind Tirade rapid rise evaporated practically overnight. A few rebounds proved to be my rage. The short sellers lost a lot of money. However, regular investors lost a lot of money too. Some of the same people who were euphoric, but I gotta look at this word too. I got euphoric, euphoric, euphoric. Oh, euphoric. It's early in the morning, guys. Bear with me. Characters by character, character. I can't read this word. Buy or feel intense excitement and happiness. Oh man. Sword would devastate what it say. With AMC and GameStop, short sellers are losing even more money than what happened in Tyrant a few years ago. The sad reality is that many investors who jump into AMC and GameStop thinking huge profits were guaranteed will almost certainly lose as well. Key difference. To be sure, there are key differences between the situation for Tyrant in 2018 and AMC and GameStop today. However, in some ways, those differences are more positive for Tyrant. But isn't that that's a Canadian-based company? Why you talking about Canadian-based company? AMC and GameStop faced enormous headwinds with the COVID-19 pandemic. GameStop retailers' business models under pressure because of online purchases in 2018. The future seemed to look bright for Tyree with the legalization of recreational marijuana in Canada and legalization of medical cannabis in Europe. Tyree CEO Brandon Kennedy warned his counterparts at AMC and GameStop recently in the CNBC interview saying, "My advice to those CEOs would be that at times like this, your company is not your stock, and your stock is not your company. Keep it all in perspective. All these very unusual market dynamics are taking place." That's great advice for investors as well. AMC and GameStops aren't the same as their businesses. If you wouldn't want to own the business, don't buy the stock. As the old saying goes, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Current investors flocking to AMC and GameStop should heed the lesson to be learned from Tyrant experiences. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But these couple of headlines been popping up in a few days. Um, Guys, I am going to leave this stream soon, so let me read this the article again uh, from Reddit, basically Wall Street Bets, and it says that I feel like clarification is needed about today. There's a lot of new people on here that don't really understand the play going on right now on both sides, and I feel like we need to clear up some misconceptions so you can make your own decision. Why no spike today? First of all, we can't know on what day the squeeze happens. They cover their shorts. All we know is it has to happen sooner or later since the hedge funds are losing millions, if not billions, every single day they don't cover. They use several tactics to delay it, but they can't circumvent it. They're bleeding, and all the retail investors holding are slowly sucking the blood out of their fat, ugly bodies. It might take just a few days or weeks, but eventually, when they cover, we retail investors get to set the price. That's why you keep seeing 10K. It's not a meme because it's not. We also know they're down bad. Why? Because they're attacking us any way they can and wasted millions doing so. So let's see what tactics they are using. Short ladder attack. What is short ladder attack? The big hedge funds are putting in lower and lower bid prices between themselves. There's little to no volume on those trades, and since no one can buy, it looks like stocks is plummeting. Is only effective if we would sell. Like I said, guys, that's why you've been hearing a lot of stories about silver. You've been hearing a lot of stories about sell, sell, sell. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't listen to me. This is all entertainment, but they are putting this scare tactic out there for, um, and I get it. Most of us retail investors, we don't have a lot of money. We can't afford to lose um, money anyways because we're we're not living like that. So we looking to make some money as far as like with GME and AMC, but the minute it starts to crumble, I know people get scared. They want to just basically make their money back. Like I said, if you are going to invest, try not to invest in money that you are going to need. Don't invest in your don't invest your mortgage. Don't invest your car payment, your bills money, because it don't make sense. Because right now we don't know how it's going to go. But this is a war, and in a war, there's casualties. So guys, I would not like it for it to be one of you guys. It says just look at the volume. People are not selling. Let's see. Did I look at this one? Yeah, I read this already. Infiltrating WSB and other social media. Here are some random screenshots I took at WSB Synth. Notice the people sent to jump ship and to take GME gains and invest into forward obvious ships. There's tons obvious shields. There's tons of them, always new or old accounts that suddenly post again. All those people came in just in time when the short ladder attacks started, just to make it look like people are panic selling and convince us to sell. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Manipulating the media. I'm not gonna lie. The media been going super hard ever since Thursday to try to basically scare people. They've been going super hard. Now let's get some clarification on silver. A lot of people have been talking about silver. The media have been talking about silver. It says there is so much misinformation swirling around covering silver. People don't seem to realize three things. One, silver is not a get rich quick move. Silver is a long term hold move. GME is a risky short term play. So you decide what makes more sense to get in right now. Personally, I sold all my stocks to buy GME today. YOLO. Two, the actual silver sub on Reddit does not advocate buying SLV, nor do most of them believe SLV is the move to make. Three, the hedge funds would love for you to go all in on silver and ignore the GME opportunity. Every dollar spent on silver instead of GME is a double win for them. Since SLV is inverting GME and they own a ton of silver, and that's why they're pushing this narrative in the media. SLV inverting GME. The amount of paper contract on iShares SLV available is basically infinite. Physical silver is a rare physical commodity with a finite supply, a very low supply of retail size bars, rounds, coins. If you want to go into silver for whatever reason, buy physical. But that's just my retarded opinion. Silver isn't Reddit's next big play. You guys need to realize the GME situation is very unique, and WSB is not and never was about starting crazy short squeezing. GME is a rare opportunity where the big guys actually messed up big time. Silver squeeze not happening next. Well, let's see to what extent they messed up exactly. Short version. The short version is that a review of the strategic fails to deliver data indicate that institutional insiders may have counterfeited a massive number of GameStop shares, which is why they tried to stop retail investors from buying more shares on Thursday. There are a 71 million shares of GME that have ever been issued by the company. The institution have reported to the SEC via 13F filing that they own more than 102 million shares, including the 13% of GME stock is owned by Ryan Cohen. That is already 30 million shares more than even exists. On top of the shares reported owned by institutions, retail investors may currently hold 50 million shares, counting both long holdings and call options, both ITM and OTM. Once you include call options, retail investors may already hold more than 100% of GME, not just 100% of the float, more than 100% of the actual company. This would be definite proof of illegal activities at the highest level of finance system. But yet they are getting away with it. All these levels is not about the price, it's about the number of shares in the hedge fund's possession. That's why they want you to sell so bad. Last but not least, I'm not holding because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm holding because I hope to see a better future, and I'm holding for you all out here. To the moon or zero. Disclaimer, It's not a financial advice. He said he's literally an ape. I just like to stop your own DD and avoid the fake news or resurrected accounts here and manipulative media. So, guys, yeah, this war is crazy. Before market, AMC is still at $9. Uh, I purchased AMC at $16.58 last week. So currently, I'm down negative $355.74. And if we look at Express been going down since Thursday, but they did the whole block where you couldn't buy anymore. And yeah, I purchased Express at $10.27. So currently I'm down negative $29. So you have to go to the moon, guys. You have to hold the line. You have to have diamond hands. And like I said, it's not a financial advice. I'm a new investor, and my goal is to make $100,000 um, this year and invest in the stocks so I can purchase more rental properties. Guys, if this video added any value to you, if you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe. And please go ahead and smash the like button. I would really appreciate this video. I'm going to leave you guys here. Uh, Elon Musk hasn't tweeted anything yet. So guys, this is a battle. Let's do it. We can do it. This week is going to be a big week, God willing. So, guys, let's go. Let's do it, okay? Until next time, please be safe, be healthy. And also, if you guys want me to keep streaming, comment down below. I will come back tomorrow. As always, please be safe, be healthy. Peace be with you.